Danny. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time since I filmed a video, let alone like a sit down makeup type video, so I'm sort of out of my element here. And I'm also somewhere totally different. I am pretty much living with my boyfriend now. I do still go home and stuff, but this is where I'm at. This is where I'm filming. But on to today's video topic. Today I'm doing a full face using makeup that I bought in the Philippines. I am so excited for this video just because I love being in the Philippines. I am Filipino myself and I have just been so fascinated by Filipino makeup for the longest time. I did a lot of research before I filmed this video, so I just like stalked my favorite Filipino YouTubers, their favorite makeup products. I went online and read Cosmo PH. I did everything I could to kind of come up with a list of products that I knew I had to buy. So on top of that, I also picked up products that I thought looked interesting, and that's how I bought everything for this video, was based off of those two things. That's pretty much it. Let's just get on to the video. As you guys can see, I already did my eye makeup, and this is for two reasons. First reason being that when I was in the Philippines and buying all these products, I actually had false lashes on, or rather like lash extensions, the semi-permanent ones. And the second reason is because I have extremely sensitive eyelids. I also didn't pick up an under eye concealer just because this entire eye area of mine is super sensitive, and I stick with the products that I know works for my skin. If I use a new product or something that could potentially break me out, I get really bad like eczema, rashes, and like my eyelids become really raw and gross. Those are the two reasons why I ended up not picking out any like eye makeup in the Philippines. This is what my skin looks like without any makeup on it. And when I was in the Philippines, I noticed that the makeup there tended to be a lot lighter than the makeup here in the US, where everyone has like a super beat face. Over in the Philippines, it's more of like a natural glowy glam look, so that's sort of the look that I'm going for today. I was really excited to pick up the items that I did, and they are all right there. I brought them with me to my boyfriend's place, so I'm gonna go grab those bags. So pretty much everything that I bought that is makeup and skincare related is gonna be in these three bags over here. Actually, this one I think I got at the airport in Taiwan. I don't know if I have any makeup in there, but we can go through that bag later. I have the two bags with the most stuff in here. This one is a Landmark one. This one is Watson's, and in here I have like a Shoe Mart one, something from Shiseido. We'll get into that in just a sec. So I also didn't buy too much skincare while I was in the Philippines, but I did pick up a few items. I'm starting off with clean hands, and I'm just gonna get into like my regular makeup prep routine with skincare using the products that I have. I've been watching a lot of Pinay makeup tutorials, and I noticed that everyone starts off their makeup routine using a micellar water, and a lot of them use this one, so I was really excited to see that because I already had this in my collection and I love it. I actually noticed that like in the Philippines on a daily basis, when we were in Makati, people weren't really wearing much makeup other than maybe a lip and cheek tint, maybe their eyebrows as well, but it was so natural and so beautiful. Everyone's skin just looked so flawless. I was so impressed. Okay, just cleanse my skin using a little bit of micellar water. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Laneige Cream Skin. I just use like 4 drops of this in the palm of my hand and pat it in. Now that I have it patted in, this is what my skin looks like. I like it because it gives me a very like glowy, dewy look without having any makeup on, but of course we are going to be putting a little bit of makeup on today. Now on top of this, I like to moisturize a little bit further. I bought this at the drugstore. It is just the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Hyaluronic Acid like facial moisturizer. I should also mention that this look today is also very inspired by like Filipino makeup tutorials that I've seen on YouTube. So I'm all done with skincare. I'm gonna let that sink in just a little bit more, and let's go dig into these bags while my moisturizer is just kind of setting. So the first bag that I have here is from Watson's. It's like a Filipino drugstore. They have skincare, makeup, personal care items, and they had so many amazing beauty products there. I couldn't really focus on what to pick out. It was so overwhelming for me. This is actually a skincare item, so I'm gonna spray this on before we start our makeup. This is the Luxe Organics Hydro Firming Face Mist. So I'm going to spray this on before and after my makeup. Then I have some other makeup products right over here. Two things from Bilena. This is the Advanced Glow Out Highlighter. It was almost 200 pesos. And then this is the Bilena Advanced like Absolute Matte Lipstick. And this is in the shade Habit, and this was also almost 200 pesos. The box for this makes it look a lot more like more of those plum shades, but once you actually open it up, it's a lot more of like a brown wine color, so not quite as dark as the box is basically what I'm trying to say. This I have seen in makeup tutorials from my favorite Filipino beauty gurus, and it just is like a beaming highlight. So I got that, and then I got this, which is a Pop Studio blush. I know that this is in collaboration with a Filipino like idol. I don't remember who it is, but I bought this because it was really nice. It's like a contour and blush duo. And I also bought this product from Intuit, which is it's like a loose setting powder. Bought it because it looked really like light, and I checked the ingredients for all of the products that I bought today, and I picked the ones that had like the least harsh ingredients in it just because I have a really sensitive skin. It is super duper finely milled. It's one of those with a little cushion over here so the powder doesn't fly everywhere. These next two bags are my Shoe Mart and my Shiseido bags. I went to the one that was in Landmark in Makati. Okay, I got two things from Sunnies Face. This was the brand that everyone told me I had to pick up or try to find was Sunnies Face, and I can totally see why. First of all, the packaging is so cute, and the quality when I was testing these were just like unmatched. So I bought one of the cream blushes. This one was 445 pesos, and it's in the shade Biscuit. And then this is one of their eyebrow pencils in the shade, oh, it says Life Brow, so it's a Life Brow eyebrow pencil in the shade Warm Brown. Oh, in the Shiseido bag is the luxury item, quote unquote, that I picked up in the Philippines just as kind of like a treat myself kind of thing. I have been wanting this Shiseido foundation forever, and when I saw that they had a Shiseido in the Philippines, I was like, I just have to go ahead and spring at it. So I picked up the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation SPF 35 in the shade 330 Bamboo. And this was about 3,000 pesos. And finally, I think I just got this from the Landmark store. This is all skincare, so I don't think any of these are makeup products. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys what I picked up. So I picked up some pore strips, and I also bought these under eye patches because they're really nice to keep on when you're doing like really intense eye makeup looks. I bought these, which are like a hydrocolloid acne spot patch. So it's one of those like pimple patches where it will suck out the sebum and oil and dirt and stuff on a pimple if you put this over it. It sounds super gross. I hope this is effective. I haven't tried it yet. Now this last item is like a sort of personal one for me. It's the Nivea White and Firm Antiperspirant Serum for the underarms. My kilikili is kind of like, I'm worried that it's like dark, so I bought this because I'm insecure. Okay, I think I've let the moisturizer seep into my skin plenty. Let's just get started with the makeup. Alright, like I said, we're going to be digging into some of this stuff first. When it says that it has fragrance, I was worried that it would be like a really strong floral fragrance. But no, this one's actually really nice and light and refreshing. Shout out to Shoreline. Gosh, when I do my makeup, I usually start with eyebrows and eyes. So I'm going to be digging into my Sunnies Face Life Brow now. Let me zoom you guys in. How's that? Is that too close? Oh no, it broke. So far so good. I actually really like how that looks. It's really like a soft, well actually I wouldn't say that it's like a soft formula. It's a little bit more firm, but it gives you a really nice like rich feeling, and it doesn't feel scratchy at all. Looks good. I'm gonna copy it on the other side. Okay guys, this is where we're at with the brows. I actually really like this pencil, and if my brows look uneven, it's because my eyebrows are uneven, not because of the pencil, okay? I know they're supposed to say that like your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, but mine are like cousins. Next, gosh, what would I do next? Next, I should probably just go into foundation. So for foundation, I am using the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation in Bamboo. By the way, I know that as soon as I post this video, people are going to be asking me, oh, do you speak Tagalog? Can you do a makeup tutorial in Tagalog? No, I cannot. I am not good at Tagalog, so I will not be doing that. I'm sorry. Let's see, is this too close? Are you guys uncomfortable? I'm kind of uncomfortable. Only using about one pump here. This is what it looks like all applied on my face. I'm just gonna keep it at one layer today because in the Philippines, like I said, the girls there have a really fresh face look, so they don't really cake makeup on, so that's sort of what I'm going for. Next, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Like I said, I am just using my own concealer because I have really sensitive skin. So I will be back after the concealer. Alright, I'm all done with the complexion as far as like cream makeup goes. No, that is false. I'm done with my base. I'm done with foundation and concealer. I am such a huge fan of this packaging, and cream blush is my favorite kind of blush. So I'm just gonna dip in using my finger and dab it on my cheeks. I put a little bit of blush on my nose too. Let's tap it in really quickly before it sets. This is such a creamy, like whipped formula. It felt so smooth going on, but not like oily, which is a really different, like that's a great distinction between products. Some cream blushes feel oily, they feel really slick and just not comfortable to put on. This is so lightweight, and look at that, it blends so beautifully. I'm gonna put on a second layer of this. I love blush. This is my favorite step. I feel like this is a product that would look great on your skin if you're not wearing makeup too. So if there's like one thing that you can buy to like really perk up your look, this would be a great one. I'm sure you could even use this on like the lips, on the eyes. This is like the best cream blush I've ever tried. I'm going to be setting my face using my Intuit setting powder. It just says 1 natural, so I think it might be translucent. Hopefully there's not too much pigment. Pick up a little tiny bit of the powder and just press it right here. It's so soft, you guys. It's so like finely milled. So I don't bake my whole face. I only bake my under eyes and the corners of my nose because I wear glasses. So baking this part really helps to keep my makeup fresh throughout the day. Oh my gosh, it's like blurring my pores. Okay, we gotta zoom in for this. Too much. So I just set my under eyes using the baking method. Now I'm just gonna go in with a big fluffy complexion blush and just put a little bit of powder all over your face. This doesn't have any fragrance in it, which I love. A lot of powders that have fragrance usually have that like rosy grandma fragrance, which is totally fine, nothing wrong with grandmas. Next is time for contour. So for my contouring step, I'm actually using this, the Pop Studio blush, and this is in the shade, what is the shade for this? Tones? Blush and Contour. The person who is behind this brand is Sarah Geronimo. I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna tap my little contour brush into the, just lightly, oh, that's pigmented. But thankfully super blendable. That looks amazing. There's no shimmer in this. Maybe it's more of like a satin finish because it's making my skin look really silky. That could also be the blush from Sunny's face though. Alright you guys, this is usually the point in my makeup routine where I like to go in with my setting spray. So I usually do this before I do highlighter just to give my highlighter that extra pop so it can cling to the moisture. So I'm going in with this mist again. So now we're going in with this product, the Bilena Strobe Highlighter, or Glow Out Highlighter in the shade Strobe. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of like a stippling brush for this, because I like to go all over the cheeks and like sort of up into my brow bone area. So, oh wow. Do you see that difference? So this is the side without highlighter. This is the side with highlighter. It's like a beaming, like glowy highlight, and there's no chunks of glitter or anything. Oh my gosh, so natural. It's sort of like a peachy golden tone, like very champagne-like. So I usually will go in with a teeny tiny bit like on the tip of my nose and the inner corner of my eyes. I don't even have words for it. I'm like at a loss for what to say. It's just such a beautiful glow. Right now it's time for lips. I moisturized my lips earlier just with a little bit of chapstick. Now I'm gonna go in with a touch of this. See, it's like nowhere near as dark as the box. That's why I picked this up, because when I was swatching it, it was great. So I'm all done applying it. As you can see, it is a lot like warmer and brighter than what the box made this color look like. And I checked, it is the shade Habit, so it is definitely the shade that I wanted. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the makeup part of this video. Yeah, I'm just extremely pleased with everything that I picked up. This is the look that I ended up with. I absolutely loved all the products that I used today. They blew away my expectations, not just for makeup from the Philippines, but just makeup in general. I will say that this is probably a lot of makeup compared to what I was seeing for like everyday makeup looks for people in the Philippines, but in the US this is like sort of an everyday look. So for me it's a nice compromise between like Philippines and American makeup.
I'm waiting for my cue.
Okay, come here.
No.
Okay, in this in the description box down below, I'm going to be listing all the products from the Philippines that I use, and I saved all of my receipts, so I will be including the price using pesos, and I will also be putting the US dollar conversion just so you guys have an idea of how much I spent. Babe, can you come here now? Babe.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Price is high.
Okay. Why do you have that?
I'm just watering my plants.
Okay, so what do you think of my makeup?
I love you. I love it. I love it.
No, what do you actually think?
Let me see from the lighting. Let's see. Wow. Look at that.
Stop!
Oh, you're beautiful.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, not that it matters.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, like, look at all my toys. And like, okay. Should I redo it all over again?
No, that was perfect.
Here, let's do a second take.
Got it on one take. Thank you.
Let's do it again.
No, I need to finish.
Oh.
I can't
Did you call
cook.
for
I
me?
cannot cook unless you leave. So yes, you guys, that is all that I have today for the makeup part of the video. Before I end this, I just wanted to say that I want you guys to check the links in the description box down below for some important information about the Black Lives Matter movement here in the US and all over the world. It's so important. I couldn't end today's video without encouraging you guys to check out all of the links as far as like information, fundraisers, petitions that you guys can sign if you're here in the US. I do have a small platform, but I am going to be using it for things that I think are important, that honestly are important. So that's all that I have to say for this video. I really hope...
Oh.
Are you wearing oh no!
So
if you have an Instagram, please follow me at ohdangdanii with 2 eyes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!